Floyd Mayweather had a fight on Sunday. I don't know if we can really call it a fight, more of an exhibition, but he was billed to be fighting Logan Paul. And I think we should honestly start before that. There we go. With Ocho Cinco and his fight. Ashley, did you watch any of it? Did you watch any of it, or you just watched?
I watched a little bit.
Okay, but you only
I
saw
watched towards the end.
You only watch. But I'm talking about the Ocho Cinco fight.
Oh no, I only saw the clips.
Okay,
on Twitter.
so I watched all of Ocho Cinco's fight and Floyd Mayweather's fight. Didn't give a rip about the two in the middle, right? So the Ocho Cinco fight, he comes
the
up.
two in the middle, the only actual fight.
Yeah, they were actual fighters, but I didn't know about
Look
them.
at you.
I didn't know them, so I didn't care. Anyway,
I could not know who you are and still love to watch a good boxing match.
Look, I was still a little sad about the Mavericks game. Want to eat some food and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyway, Ocho Cinco didn't look that bad. I will say this.
Oh, not at all.
He did not look that bad. He came out, you know, he looked like he'd been training, looked like he'd been doing what he needed to do in the gym, looked like he was learning from whoever was training him. Didn't come out there just swinging wildly. You can tell he was tired. He said he was tired. Boxing is a very tiring sport. I have taken, it wasn't like actual boxing classes, but like it was like a boxing training, like a cardio thing. And after punching for about a solid minute and a half, you want to go sit down somewhere. And so being able to do this for 4 2-minute rounds, even coming as a football player, being in top physical condition as he was, props to him. Let's start there.
I mean, he still wasn't eating right. You know, he didn't start eating right. You know, he didn't start believing in science until his trainers told him.
Right, like, hey,
fool,
you cannot eat Egg McMuffins every morning and expect to come out here and do what you're supposed to do. Look, and Chad, look, I get it. And anybody who follows Chad Ochocinco on Twitter knows how much he loves McDonald's. That's his breakfast of choice, and I don't blame him. Egg McMuffins are amazing, but you can't do that and expect to get in the boxing ring and be able to go for 10 minutes. It's just not gonna happen. So I'm glad he figured that out. And his first post on Twitter post fight was him at McDonald's. So hey, look, I feel you, dog. You just got done coming off that big workout regimen. Hit it hard. Hit those carbs. I couldn't cheat for a while. It happens. But like I said, he did look good. He did take one to the chin in the 4th round to put him on his stomach. He got up.
It was a knockdown. It was not a knockout.
No, I know, but he definitely got put on the mat.
Which is the plus, though.
Yeah,
you know, he got put on the mat.
But
it was a knockdown.
Yeah,
so.
But I mean, you're in a fight. That's what you expect to happen. It's your first fight ever. That's what's supposed to happen.
If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try it.
Right.
Get back up and try again. I don't know if he was trying to. Did you see what he was trying to do afterwards?
Yeah, he was trying to dap the dude up.
Hey, bro, good hit.
Like, no. You better put your hand up. You're going to get hit again. Put your hands up, buddy.
But when he got up with his hand right there, he was saying, hey, bro, good hit.
Yeah.
Me up.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought so.
Which is, you say that after the fight.
Listen, homeboy was sitting back against the ropes like, bro, hurry up and get up.
Yeah. Like, come on, man.
Like, lightweight.
Right. Now, on to the fight that everybody cared about. Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul. I just want to say, first and foremost, I want to know what I need to be doing to be able to walk around with $1 million Pokemon card around my neck on the chain. Because that's what he had. I was looking at it, I was like, is that a Pokemon?
Who, Logan Paul had?
Yeah, Logan Paul had $1 million Charizard card on his neck. That's just a flex. I just want to put that out there. Now to the fight. First of all, I texted my mom Sunday when the Migos was coming out, and I was like, look, here's what I need you to do. I need you in a couple days after this is on YouTube to go to my grandmama's house and play the Migos entrance for Floyd Mayweather in front of my grandmama and record her reaction. Just to see what she says. Because I feel like she ain't going to understand a word that was said. And you know why I say that? Because I couldn't understand a word that was said. It was, I won't say it was terrible, but it was Migos trap music, whatever. But for that, and then Moneybagg Yo coming out with Floyd, I'm like, okay, this is typical Floyd stuff. First thing I noticed, ads on the shorts. Floyd said that's $30 million right there. And that's how I knew, if you didn't think this was a money grab, this is how you know. $30 million on the shorts. And then his hat, did you see who his hat was sponsored by? His hat was sponsored by OnlyFans. was like, this is all money. What are we doing here? And I knew he was getting more money because even like he had sponsors on the bottom of his shorts, and like the safety part of his shorts, they had a sponsor on it too. Like, this man's out here just making money, which I'm not mad about at all, because his name is Floyd Money Mayweather. He runs the money team. This is what he does.
He told us he legally robs us.
Yeah.
He said, do you want to see it? He tells us.
Yes.
That this is a legal robbery.
Yes.
Y'all be paying for it. I have never paid for a Floyd Mayweather fight. And how many I've seen?
A lot. And I ain't never paid for. And you know what? That's like I quote unquote paid for one. I was in 7th grade. He fought Ricky Hatton. One of my classmates had a fight party, and they bought the fight, and we just had to pay like $5.
I would do that.
That's as much as I've paid to watch a Floyd Mayweather fight. Okay.
I would do that. If I were to pay for a fight, everybody coming in with me.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I would.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna pay for it. I'm right by myself.
$10. You know, me and a group of buddies, $10. I'll do that. You know what? You're right. I'll do that. But this fight was a waste of 30 minutes of my time that I will never, ever, ever get back, unfortunately, because that's not how time works. Like I said, I watched it. It was cool. Logan Paul thought he was finna land a bunch of shots on Floyd at the end of the first round. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Floyd had his hands up. You're not going to get through his defense. Because here's the thing about Floyd. Yes, Floyd is like 5-something. He fought at 147 his whole career. He was essentially jumping up to fight at 155. And Logan Paul is a lot taller, a lot heavier. Which, a lot heavier fighter, you're going to have a lot more power. Exactly. But here's the problem. You can't touch Floyd. His head's too quick. His hands are too quick. You have to be able to touch him to knock him out. And you're not going to be able to do that.
Didn't he once say the name of the game was "Don't Get Hit"?
Yeah.
That's literally how he's made his entire career.
Because at first, Floyd was a knockout fighter. He knocked out Ricky Hatton. He knocked out Marquez. That was his fight. But after a while, he got older and realized, well, if I can go 12 rounds, not get hit in the head that much, preserve my body for longer after I'm done fighting, and still win and make all this money, that's what I'm gonna do. Like you said, the name of the game is boxing, not how many hits can I take to the head. And he figured that out, and nobody's been able to touch him ever since. Same thing goes here. If I can just not get touched, I'm going to win this fight.
Listen, to me, all of Floyd Mayweather's most recent fights have been boring to me.
Yeah.
Simply because Floyd Mayweather just, he's more of a defensive guy now.
Yeah. And
all of them have been boring to me.
And exactly. And more boring to me and you because, more boring to you, maybe not more boring to me because I understand that he's coming out to just not get hit and to come in and, just want to fight. But most people are tuning in to watch somebody get their ass whipped. That's why we watch boxing and MMA and stuff like that. I don't watch boxing for somebody to get their butt whooped. MMA, yes. Yeah, fair.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm trying to see blood everywhere.
But
boxing, no.
But most people tune into a fight to see somebody get whooped. Right?
Yeah. I just like watching boxing.
Exactly. And that's why
I love the technique.
And that's why I don't get as bored watching it because
I do.
I understand there's a technique behind it. But again, this was about Floyd making a bunch of money and Logan Paul. And you can tell because there's a clip that's been going around. I don't remember what round it was. It was later on in the fight. I think it might have been the 6th round. Floyd clocked Logan Paul with one. And he would have gone down had Floyd not held him up.
Logan Paul said it was cap. I agree with Logan Paul. Do you think Floyd Mayweather would not want to knock this man out after he said he was? I agree. I know Floyd Mayweather. I don't know him. But judging with his personal public persona, he likes to brag. He likes to fly. He likes to gloat. Mm-hmm. I definitely think he would have knocked him out if he could. I see how it did look like he was holding up Logan Paul.
He was.
But I think it's cap as well.
Had he not held him up, he was going to be on the mat. And let's be completely honest. Let's be 100% honest here.
Could it have been Logan just holding on to him as he gained
I would have moved out the way. Nah, I don't care.
But
I would
if
have
you're
moved out the way.
holding him from the side, how you going to move out the way?
I can let you go. I would have let you go and you would have been on the mat real quick.
But was Logan Paul not hugging him literally the majority of the match?
Yes, you're right.
I mean,
but
was Floyd Mayweather stopping that?
That's fair. No, he was trying to. He was trying to some of the
He
time.
was trying to, but he couldn't.
Here's my thing, and let's be real, and let's cover all this right now. If Floyd Mayweather wanted to, he could have put him on the mat in the third round.
I agree. But Floyd Mayweather said he didn't try as hard for this fight.
Exactly.
He didn't train as hard for this fight, etc. But I do believe,
because let's be real, had this been a real fight, had this been a sanctioned fight, he would have, and he was taking it more seriously, he would have put him on the mat, no questions asked.
oh, for sure. This man, yeah, I agree 100%. Y'all wasted y'all money. When you can just buy a fight for free.
Don't say y'all.
For free later.
Don't say
y'all.
y'all.
Wasted y'all money.
I ain't wasted a dime.
But it does raise a bigger question. You have people who professionally box on a regular, have dedicated their whole lives to boxing. Then you have people like Chad Ochocinco, who play football.
Yeah.
You have Logan Paul, you have Jake Paul, YouTubers.
Yeah.
Logan Paul said he can make up to $20 million from this fight. You have, it's a YouTube versus TikTok exhibition match going on right now. And one of the YouTubers said it was going to make at least $1 million. If you're a professional boxer and you're seeing this, aren't you a little upset and jealous that not only are they making a mockery out of your sport?
Yeah.
Granted, some of these guys really do, but like, okay, let me go train, let me go box, etc. Okay, Nate Robinson, I don't know what you was doing, fam. But these guys are coming into your sport for fun. Yeah. And making multiple times what you make, and you have dedicated your whole life to this.
Yeah. I'd be
I think it is bringing a new wave to boxing. Okay. I think boxers are going to start seeing that they can make more money this way, that there's more avenues for them to make more money than being, say, in a league that doesn't, pay you as much.
That's true.
So I think this could be a plus. Yeah. I think boxers could capitalize on it, especially the really good boxers.
Yeah, I will say, as much as I wanted to see Sunday, it was mostly because it was Floyd Mayweather. I don't like to see the Chad Ochocinco not included because he was already an athlete, and like he obviously you could tell he trained and stuff.
Right.
But seeing like YouTubers and TikTokers and social media people
pay for it.
No, and I get it. And you're right. And you're right. Hey, Biggie said it. No, it wasn't Biggie. I'm not going to attribute it because I don't want to mess up who said it.
Who said what, Mervin? What
Cash rules everything around me. I don't remember who said that. I don't want to misattribute that. So I apologize. Cash rules. Cash is king around here. So if somebody going to pay you to see you do it and it's not degrading you, look, make your paper, homeboy. I get it.
But you mentioned people you don't want to see. Okay, what about an actual boxer? You know who Devin Haney is?
I don't.
Lightweight champion?
No.
Okay. Well, I like boxing a little more.
Yeah.
Devin Haney is a lightweight champion. In his last fight, he made around $3 million. People who follow boxing, you don't think they would want to see him fight somebody on an exhibition match and he makes 3 times more?
They might. Okay, they might.
But
they might. But what I'm saying is, like I said, when it comes to people who were already athletes doing it, that's one thing. But these guys, it's more money. And now, if you're telling me, okay, I can train for a month because this guy doesn't know what he's doing. See, then it's not a real fight. Then you have to be careful at that point because you know what you're doing more than they do, and you know how to protect yourself. They don't. You can come in, throw 2 punches, and put this guy in the dirt. This guy is not going to touch you. It's not even fun to watch at that point.
A knockout is fun to watch at any point.
A knockout, okay, yes, you're right. A knockout is fun to watch. A knockout is fun to watch. Exactly, and when it becomes dangerous, that's when it's a problem. Not to say the boxers.
But you keep saying this shoulda, woulda, coulda. We ain't seen it get dangerous yet. So I say we just keep going until
we haven't seen it get dangerous yet. But boxing is a very dangerous sport. People
100%.
Boxing is more dangerous than like MMA and stuff. Like you have more injuries when it comes to like
wrestling, fake wrestling guys. WWE most dangerous.
How?
The average wrestler dies at a mortality rate 3 times more than the average person.
Fair enough. But what
The
I'm
average lifespan of a wrestler is 60 years. Just want to throw that out there.
fair enough.
Yeah, I just did my research. Yeah,
yeah,
it's this crazy story about. Okay, well, I'll say that for another day. But it was this crazy story about this wrestler, y'all. Bruh. For WWE, bruh. But okay, back to you.
But what I'm saying is, I don't like to see it like this. Like I said, if people are training for real and they're doing this for a long
but
time,
you also not paying. What you say? Free site.
That's true.
Free site.
That's
The
true.
people who want to see it are paying.
That's true.
And that's where all the money is being made
That's
at.
true.
Okay, they don't care what Mervyn look broke self doing over there.
You're right.
You ain't dropping no money.
You're right. You're 100% correct. You're 100%
Right?
correct.
They are catering to the paying customer.
That's true.
Pay per view.
But what I'm saying is, again, my personal thoughts, I don't like it like this. I would like to see more training. I would like to see, like I said, athletes are doing this, by all means, let's go.
But not TikTokers and YouTubers.
Yes.
Because you definitely watched. You didn't pay, but you watched Logan Paul.
Because it was Floyd Mayweather.
Okay. Did you watch the Jake Paul
Nope.
fight?
Did not watch
So
it.
you didn't. So when he knocked out Nate Robinson, you didn't watch it. You just watched the highlights.
Yes.
Okay.
Highlights.
I didn't watch it.
Highlights.
I mean,
It was one highlight. You made that sound like it was plural. It was one. It was Nate Robinson on the floor with when somebody photoshops Simba on them, telling them to get up. That was a highlight.
Yeah, you're right. It was a highlight.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm with you. But yeah, to close this out, Mervyn, they don't care what your little broke self doing, okay? You're broke. You ain't paying for nothing. You never will.
Damn.
You're broke.
I'll eventually get to a point where I'm paying for them. Hopefully I'm
These
getting...
YouTubers and TikTokers, they have very loyal fan bases.
Yeah.
And, hey, it's whatever works, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely think this is a plus. Maybe not a plus. I don't know. Maybe this is just for entertainers. But I think, boxers should start looking into how they can make more money, by risking their lives. So
They already risk their lives.
These people, I said more money by risking their lives. Obviously, because they risk their lives.
Not
More
fair.
money.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
But yeah, if you got a YouTuber making $20 million and you making $3 million and you're a lightweight champion, I'm just saying.
Go take some of his money real quick.
You need to maybe see if you can fight maybe Dwight Howard. Imagine Dwight Howard in the boxing ring. I don't think anybody could fight him because nobody's that tall.
Yeah.
How tall is
Ocho Cinco?
No. Deontay Wilder. How tall is he? 6'4"?
Is he?
He's tall, but
He's
he ain't
taller
no
than
Dwight
that.
Howard tall.
He's 6'7".
Oh.
Yeah.
He said I ain't Dwight Howard tall, but
Yeah,
still,
nah.
pretty big.
But he's close enough to where he could reach his face.
Pretty big. Quick
Yeah.
question. You fighting, say Floyd Mayweather is, he's saying he's going to fight to maybe knock you out, okay? He's going to put forth all his effort. You choosing to fight Floyd Mayweather or Deontay Wilder?
Floyd Mayweather. He
Yeah,
does.
for sure.
Floyd Mayweather
Wilder
doesn't weigh as
gonna
much.
Knock me to sleep. Oh my gosh. You talking about
He doesn't weigh as much, so
knock
yeah.
you to the dirt?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah, I'm
They
not.
gonna have to bring them little resuscitation machines.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
the
I'd say
ring.
you put me in a ring with Deontay Wilder, you're gonna be picking my brains up off the floor. Yeah,
Right.
I don't
I'm
need
gonna be
them.
crying.
I don't need them problems.
I
It'd be like that. There's that video. I don't remember. It might have been a Wilder fight where the guy was in the ring. No, it was a different fight where the guy was in the ring. They rang the bell and he calmly, politely walked right out the ring. It was in protest or something. But it would be. You know what? Wait, hold on. How long do I have to stay in here to get my $10 million? Okay, 2 seconds. The bell just got to ring and stop ringing. Bet. Ding ding. 1, 2. Thank you. I'm out. I'm done. I'm not doing this. I'm not finna die for this. You wanna, slight concussion or something, I'm good from Floyd. But I'm not finna fight Deontay Wilder. That's just not smart.
At least you finally know that's not a smart thing to do.
No, not at all. Not at all. But I will say, I do want to get in one boxing match. I do want to get in a boxing match just to do it, just to say I've done it. Seems like a challenge, if you will.
Perfect. Can you fight?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. But I did find out the other day. You know those like those machines that like the bars and stuff where you hit the punching bag and see how hard you hit it.
Mm-hmm.
I did that thing on Saturday, and like the top score in there was like 973, and I got up to like 895 or something somewhere in there.
Was this at a preschool?
This is at a bar, you jerk.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, I got a little.
If you that high, sound to me like some toddlers behind that thing.
You know, keep talking. No, I'm not gonna say that. That was gonna come off wrong. Look, I don't need to hear that from you. I don't